Righty. And Yah spoke to Moses after the death of the two sons of Aaron, and they drew near before Yah, and they died. And Yah said to Moses, speak to your brother Aaron, and he shall not come in at all times to the sanctuary within the veil, to the front of the mercy seat. Verse 3, with this Aaron shall come into the sanctuary with a bull, a son of a herd for a sin offering, and a ram for a burnt offering. He shall put on a holy linen coat, and linen underpants shall be on his flesh. And he shall gird himself with a linen girdle, and he shall wrap himself in a linen mitre. They are holy garments, and he shall bathe his flesh with water, and shall put them on. And he shall take from the congregation of the sons of Israel 2 kids of the goats for a sin offering, and 1 ram for a burnt offering. And Aaron shall bring near the bull of the sin offering, which is his own, and he shall make atonement for himself and for his house. And he shall take the 2 he-goats, and he shall cause them to stand before Yah at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And Aaron shall give lots over the 2 he-goats, 1 lot for Yah, and 1 lot for the scapegoat. And Aaron shall bring the goat on which the lot of Yah fell, and shall make it a sin offering. Verse 10. And the goat on which the lot fell, for a complete removal, shall be made to stand living before Yah, to atone by it, to send it away for complete removal into the wilderness. And Aaron shall bring the bull of the sin offering, which is his own, and shall atone for himself and for his house. And he shall kill the bull of the sin offering, which is his own. And he shall take a censer full of coals of fire from off the altar before Yah, and his hands fell on fragrant perfumes beaten, and his hands full of fragrant perfumes beaten, and bring it within the veil. And he shall put the incense on the fire before Yah, and the cloud of the incense shall cover the mercy seat on the testimonial, and he shall not die. And he shall take some of the blood of the bull, and shall sprinkle with his finger on the front of the mercy seat eastward. And he shall sprinkle at the front of the mercy seat 7 times from the blood with his finger. And he shall kill the goat of the sin offering, which is the people's, and shall bring it in its blood to the inside of the veil, and shall do with his blood as he has done with the blood of the bull, and shall sprinkle it on the mercy seat and the front of the mercy seat. We're up to verse 16. And he shall atone for the sanctuary because of the pollutions of the sons of Israel, and because their transgressions, for their sins. And he shall do for the tent of meeting dwelling in the midst of their pollutants. And any man shall be in the tent of meeting as he goes in to atone for the sanctuary until he comes out. And he shall atone for himself and for his house and for the congregation of Israel. And he shall go out to the altar before Yah and shall atone for it. And he shall take some of the blood of the goat and put it on the horns of the altar all around. And he shall sprinkle it from the blood with his finger 7 times, and shall cleanse it, and shall purify it from the uncleanness of the sons of Israel. And when he has finished atoning for the sanctuary and the tent of meeting, and the altar, and has brought it near the living goat, verse 21, then Aaron shall lay his 2 hands on the head of the living goat, and shall confess over it all the iniquities of the sons of Israel, and all their transgressions, and all their sins, and shall put them on the head of the goat, and shall send it by the hand of the chosen men to the wilderness. And the goat shall bear on him all their iniquities, to the land not inhabited, and he shall send the goat away into the wilderness. Verse 23, and Aaron shall come into the tabernacle of the congregation and shall strip off the linen garments which he had put on as he went into the sanctuary, and shall leave them there. And he shall bathe his flesh with water in the sanctuary, and he shall put on his garments, and shall come out, and shall offer his burnt offering, and shall burn offering of the people, and shall atone for himself and for the people. And he shall burn the incense of fat of the sin offering on the altar. And he who let the goat go for a scapegoat shall wash his garments, and shall bathe his flesh with water. And later he shall come into the camp. And the bull of the sin offering and the goat of the sin offering, whose blood has been brought in to atone in the sanctuary, one shall carry them out to the outside of the camp, and they shall burn their skins with fire, and their flesh and their dung. And he burning them shall wash his garments, and shall bathe his flesh with water, and afterwards shall come into the camp. Verse 29. And it shall be for a never-ending statute. In the 7th month, in the 10th of the month, you shall humble yourself and do no work, the native and the alien who is staying in your midst. For on this day he shall atone for you, to cleanse you from all your sins, and you shall be clean before Yah. It is a Sabbath of rest to you, and you shall humble yourself. It is a never-ending statute. And the priest whom he shall anoint, and whose hand he shall consecrate to act as priest instead of his father, shall make atonement, and shall put on the linen garments and the holy garment. Put on the linen garments, the holy garments. And he shall atone for the holy sanctuary, for the tabernacle of the congregation, and for the altar he shall atone. Yes, for the priest and for all the people of the congregation he shall atone. And this shall be to you a never-ending statute, to atone for the sons of Israel, because of their sins once a year. And he did as Yah had commanded Moses. That is the Torah reading for today. That'll be for next Shabbat, as we read this week, the next week's Torah reading. May you all have a blessed day today. May Yah be with you all. Thank you for your prayers for this ministry and myself. Have a blessed day, everybody, and shalom, shalom.